Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, Senate Bill 1237 is an amendment to Title 32.1 of the Code, which I think it's fair to say was one of the more obscure code chapters until about 10 months ago. It deals with persons placed under quarantine and how that process works and basically what the procedures are. And in a nutshell, if an individual is placed under quarantine, they have a number of substantive rights. They have a right to know that, first of all, it's the least restrictive means, the quarantine that they're placed under. They have to know that it's based on objective medical findings, and then they have a right of appeal to the circuit court. So all of these are rights that pertain to individuals that are under an order of quarantine. My bill simply extends that same right to people in a state that's placed under quarantine or in a county that's placed under quarantine. In other words, all of the same requires of objectiveness and reasonableness and due process would apply if you're placed under quarantine as a member of a class of people. This came up in a case I had this summer involving a young lady named Linda Park who owned a restaurant in Fredericksburg, Virginia that was closed. I felt like the order that came out from the Department of Health that closed her restaurant and left other restaurants open was based on arbitrary criteria. I brought it to the court. The court did not act and later ruled that she did not have standing because she was not an individual named in a quarantine order. I found that ridiculous because the action by VDH basically wiped her out and pushed her into bankruptcy. So to me, this is critical as free people, as Virginians, that again, we preserve substantive due process, we preserve rights for those people placed under quarantine, whether it's an individual order or a mass order. And I move the bill pass.